Alrighty, time for a surprise video from Port Orleans in Orlando, Florida. So I just thought I'd take a little video and show you guys the first set of discs that I've got now that I'm here in America. It's really hot, so I'm going to keep this pretty short, but just so you get an idea of my surroundings. So this is the resort that we're staying at. You probably can't see, but there's a danger alligators and snakes in that water, so even though it's really hot, I'm not going to go swimming in the air, but it's alright. We're going to talk about the discs that I got, and even I've got some new discs that I have not seen yet, so you'll get the first reaction that I have. All I've done is opened the box enough to prove that I won't be wrestling with it on camera. Alright, so let's get into it. So the first set of discs that I got are Ezra ESP nukes. I was really keen on getting these. I've thrown destroyers, I've thrown Kahoos and similar discs, but I wanted to see, one, I like Ezra, but two, I wanted to see how similar these were to destroyers. I also quite like ESP plastic for this style. You've got a bit of noise as a vehicle coming past. And I got this in a great pink color, and I was really happy when I got my first throw of this. It's quite domey, which I liked in discs like this. It's got a good hand feel, but when I threw it, I was worried. Destroyers are a little bit too big for my arm, so I was really glad to see it at least fight up for me. Not as much as, say, my Grace or like my Thunderbird or even a Huia, but it was really cool to see that this is a disc that I can throw and grow into, and also support my boy Ezra. This is the same disc as well, but in a different color, just because I thought, because I have them available to me in America, I'll get a second. This is a nice, like, one of those white on white or pearl on pearl, I think it is. It's pretty similar in size, and both of them are 173, 174. I also took the opportunity to buy Calvin Heimburg destroyers. So this is the first one, pink and black. These are not as overstable as the Halo destroyer that I have, and also actually more flippy than the orange Sockybot destroyer that I had for a while. These I'm not sure if I'm going to keep. I threw them once in a field just to get a feel for them, but I'm not sure if I'm going to keep them. Either way, they're a nice collector's item. I really like Calvin Heimburg, and again, just like the other one, I got a second in really an obnoxious color, but I love the highlighter yellow, orange and pink. It's very, very cool. Cool. On to an opportunistic buy. I know about the Porngbeth series of discs, and really they looked like similar flight numbers to other ones that I already have in my bag, so I wouldn't pick one up. But one disc I've been interested in is a 12 speed, or something like a 12 or 13 speed at a -3 turn. And so when I saw the Hades in this really nice pink color, I thought, why don't I give this a go? And actually I'm really pleasantly surprised about it. You can probably see it's quite flat and quite thin, which is similar to Kotare's that I like a lot. This is nowhere near as flippy as, say, a flippy Kotare. It's actually quite stable for 12 speed -3, which I was quite surprised by. However, if I belt this at full speed, I get a very light S-curve out of it, and it's quite a straight flight, which means that I think as I grow in my strength and in my ability to throw discs, I think this will be a HyzaFlips disc of the future. But even as it is now, it's a really nice disc to have for a similar flight to my flippy Kotares, just a very light HyzaFlex rather than a lot of turn. But I do have to throw this quite flat. But I'm happy to, I'm really glad I've never thrown one of these before. That was really fun to give it a go. And then finally, of the disc that I picked up in St. Louis is a Neutron reactor. This is a 168 gram reactor. I picked this one up because I threw Keith's and I really liked it. I really enjoyed throwing my Hex, but what I found is that the Hex, it's good because it's effortless distance. I can just throw that with no power and it just goes forever. The problem is that when I throw hard, I can turn it over, and I could do the same with the reactor and I won't get that turnover. So it's just a bit of a safer mid for me. So I'm gonna give these a go and just see if I like them more. I do have another one that I'll pick up later on my trip, but this is my one for now. And then finally, I have, let me just not lose everything here. I have this box. This is one that I just received, so I'm going to work my way through opening it. This only has one disc type in it that I'm aware of, because it is full of Bergs. This site was a Canadian site and they had 15% off putters, and that included Bergs, and so I thought, hey, why don't we just give this a go. I've been wanting to get hard and soft Berg, so maybe I went a little bit overboard, but it means that I can have spares. If someone else in Wellington wants a Berg, then I actually have the ability to give it to them. And let's just get one of these out of the bag. There we go. Cool. So I mean, I have 3 soft and 3 hard Bergs. It looks like all of them are in orange for the soft here, and then in the hard we have, oh no, these are the K1 hards. There we go. Sorry, the K1 hards are these ones here. It threw me off because they're quite gummy, which, I mean, is good. I like that, but I presume that was the soft plastic. And here we go. Let's get the soft one out of the bag. It looks like 2 of the softs are yellows, which is really nice. I can't wait to throw these on, say, hole 4 of Burrampore. It's going to be exciting. And then if I grab this last one, this is a bit of a special disc for me. I don't know if I've spoiled it already on camera, but I'm wrestling with this plastic to get it out. How do we go? There we go. It is, boom, an orange slice. This is a K1 soft Berg, and it looks like they've done like textured inners, and then they've done like a yellow rim, or maybe the other way around to get it to look like this. And there's also like a really faded stamp that you can see there as well. You can see it was a really bright back, and it's done by the Tin Man, who do a lot of discs for Disc Republic. But this is one of the reasons why I was excited to order Bergs from this website. They had a kiwi fruit, and they also had I forget, maybe it was an apple slice. Anyways, they had fruit that they were making slices of. The kiwi fruit was really cool, particularly because you know, we are from New Zealand. However, that meant that it was a primarily green Berg, and given that it's a special disc that I've got overseas, I wanted to get one that was a bright color that I could really make sure that I can find no matter where it ends up. Cool. So those are the discs that I picked up at Orlando and also in St. Louis. I will do another one of these once I go to Worcester. I think it's called Worcester. It's Worcester is how you write it, but I think they call it Worcester. I was talking to someone from Boston the other day. And when I go there, when we go to Marshall Street Disc Golf, that's where I'm playing Maple Hill. I've got more discs that I will do another video of, and probably some footage of when I'm at Maple Hill, but that's a couple of weeks away. All right, I hope this video isn't too large so I can upload it on my phone and you guys can have a little surprise wake up video. Cool. Catch you later.